I'm Dr. George Flynn. I'm a radiologist. I'm a practicing physician. No, I'm not retired. I've seen patients today and I'll see patients later on today, but I wanted to go over with you just a minute or two about the Affordable Health Care Act and the Supreme Court of the United States decision. You know, to understand what's really going on in this case and understand why this decision matters, it's useful to start with a little bit of background on the Affordable Health Care Act, otherwise known as Obamacare. There are three key features to the law. The first is what's known as non-discrimination rule. That's health insurance companies must sell insurance to everyone, even people who are currently sick or have a history of a chronic illness, and they must sell it at a reasonable price. Now, that is totally understandable. The second part is the individual mandate, which requires everyone to obtain health care insurance or pay a penalty. Now, there are things called subsidies. This is the third pillar of this three-legged stool. And this is part of the system that's created by the law. It provides for the creation of an online marketplace such as an exchange, and exchanges are in each state. So the argument before the Supreme Court said that one provision of the Affordable Health Care Act indicates that subsidies are only available to people who purchase their health insurance on an exchange established by the state. And the people against it argued that the Health Care Act, the Affordable Health Care Act, argued that this means that subsidies are not available to the millions of people who purchase their health insurance on an exchange that was created by the federal government, because the federal government is not a state. So what did the Supreme Court did? Here's what they did. By a vote of 6-3, the court agreed with the Obama administration that the subsidies are available to everyone who bought health insurance through an exchange, no matter whether the exchange was created by the state or the federal government. And the Supreme Court is the Supreme Court, and that is the end of that argument. The real problem of health care is, as a medical professional, you know, I see patients every day. The challenges are that we are attacking the wrong problem. We've set up exchanges, we've set up this, but here's the big problem. What everyone in the insurance industry is saying to us as physicians and patients, and we're all one or the other right now, and sometimes physicians are patients and sometimes patients are physicians. But what they're saying is, we trust you with your own life and death decisions, but we don't trust you with the financial implications of those decisions. We don't trust you that the patient and the doctor won't collude to defraud the government, defraud Medicare, defraud Medicaid, defraud any insurance company. So that's why all of these checks are in place, the pre-certifications, everything that increases the cost of medicine, which doesn't directly affect your medical care. Now, I see this all the time, and if you were practicing a physician or a patient in 2010 or before, or 2012 as a matter of fact, everything has changed. As a matter of fact, it's changed in the last year. So if you haven't been actively being a patient or being a physician in the last year to 18 months, you really don't understand the real problem of obtaining pre-certifications of ICD-10, of all the things that are coming down to change medicine to where it's a doctor, computer, insurance company, patient relationship, and the patients have a relationship with their insurance company, not their doctor. That's the challenge. And the question is, you know, we've got so many Republican candidates now. Who's going to be able to address this ruling and get America and America's health care back in the right direction? I don't have that answer yet. Maybe you do. And if you'd like to, come join me. Recreatingamerica.com. Recreatingamerica.com. You won't be asked for any donations. You won't be asked for anything except your opinion. I'm George Flynn. I'm a physician. I'm a practicing physician. I'm going back to seeing patients in just a minute. But I wanted to take a minute of your time to talk about the Affordable Health Care Act and the recent Supreme Court decision. We can do this. We can fix it. But we better start fixing it now. Thank you.